Story time. We had a cat that was seen at the big airport that we have in Stockholm called Arlanda. And people were worried about the cat being in that area because there's really nothing there but danger. There was a post in different cat pages on Facebook, and I recognized the cat because it had been picked up at Arlanda in December and brought here to me. So, and it has a very distinguished characteristic with the white and black. So I was like, oh, that must be the same cat because it's the same area. So I contacted the one who put the post and said that this cat has an owner, and we tried to contact the owner, and the owner was like, yeah, I know the cat is there, I can't get it. And we're like, okay, but are you feeding the cat? Are you doing anything to try to get the cat to come in? And the owner wasn't really communicating back. And then the owner replied that he was going to go out of the country on vacation. And it's like, okay, but if you're going to do that, we really need to get the cat now, because you can't just leave the cat for 2 weeks without any supervision. I mean, if you know the cat is there and you're trying to get your cat, you need to put food out, and you need to, have a plan. But the owner was not interested, and the person who was like involved was trying to get hold of the owner, trying to have the communication rolling, but there was like nothing. So after a week of not being able to get in touch with the owner because he was abroad, the person went to Arlanda, to the parking lot, and had a can of wet food that she made noise with it and just called out, and within 10 seconds the cat showed up saying, hi, I'm here, I want food. So she took the cat with her, and the cat ended up here. So the cat has been at the shelter for a little bit more than a week now, and we've also been trying to get hold of the owner without success. So I was like, okay, so what's the next step? The next step is to get the authorities involved, because this is an owned cat. We know who the owner is, and they don't want to do anything with the cat. So 5 minutes after I sent the letter to the authorities about the situation, the owner contacted me, just like he knew I had sent the letter. And he was like, oh, but I don't really want to take back the cat because I know he's going to run off again to be at the same place because he's done it before. And I said, well, then there's, for some reason, the cat is not happy at your place. And I have no problem helping you rehome the cat because it's a nice cat. He's going to easily find a new home. And the owner has I'm smiling because I think the idea of everything is like, I can't do anything but laugh at it because it's so stupid. And he doesn't offer any economic relief for the shelter. He's like, no remorse, no sadness. He's like, yeah, well, okay, that's good that you can do that. And by the way, do you have 2 other cats? I would like 2 female cats. Do you have any that I can get? And I'm like, you haven't really shown like a great, in taking care of a cat. I mean, if you know the cat is in a parking lot at the airport, and you allow the cat to be there for several months, and you don't go there and feed the cat, you don't try to catch it, you don't try to do anything to resolve the situation, that doesn't give you a lot of good points with me and having pets. I just wonder what goes on in some people's heads. I mean, it's like, oh, well, this cat doesn't work out. We just replace it with somebody else. What happens if it doesn't work with that cat or those cats? It's really sad, but also quite common. Makes it even worse. Ah! Oh my God.